I have a big question for our Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact players. Why are gacha games not popular? Well, this might be a general question for our gacha community, but the only games that I've seen that hit it big are Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. Well, maybe both games have the same audience, just split in half, but it is still the most dominant gacha game made by the same company. The main question that I want to answer in this video is, were gacha games dead before Genshin got released? And how did that come to be? Now let's talk about how this all started. So, I had this big question about why Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail are the only games I see with big viewers on platforms like Twitch and YouTube. And I don't really see any gacha games lasting 1 to 2 years, keeping their player base or even viewers, except for Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. According to MMObyte.tv. In March 2023, Genshin Impact took the #1 spot. But that's not where our interest lies. You see, when you look at the #2 and #3 spots, which are Fate Grand Order and Nikki, while this might be old data since it was made 6 months ago, what we are trying to see is, why is Genshin Impact the only successful game, or why is Hoyoverse the only one making successful gacha games? We can think of a couple of reasons, such as, is it because it's an open-world MMO gacha game, or is it because it could be played on our mobile devices? I think all the reasons mentioned are unlikely because Tower of Fantasy, which was released in December 2021, didn't even make it to this list, and it only has 5 million downloads in the Play Store, the same as Nikki, which was released a year after TOF. You can argue that it's because it mostly copied Genshin Impact. Yes, I would understand that it would still be lower than Genshin in terms of popularity, but it didn't even make the list. We could use Dota 2 and League of Legends as examples. For those who don't know, here's a little context. Dota, the predecessor of Dota 2, was released way before League of Legends. Yet League was way more popular than Dota, not until they released Dota 2, when both kind of stabilized and would roughly have the same number of viewers. Getting to my point, Genshin Impact shouldn't be this dominant unless something unforeseen happens, which there is. In 2020, the release of Genshin was also the start of the virus that stopped the whole economy of every country where everyone was just at home doing nothing. While most gamers think that this is the most fun thing to ever happen to them, for our normies who actually touch grass in society, they think that this is super boring. To pass the time, people are starting to find fun things to do inside their houses. While most moms think of taking care of plants, most young people played computer games. And the release of Genshin Impact was well-timed. The game was perfect for anyone who is starting to feel out what gaming is all about. It is a chill, story-based game where there are almost no sweaty players except for that one dude in your friend group who keeps sending screenshots of his high-damage ultimate with the power of food buff Bennett and Mona. Plus, it is a game that you can play with your friends in the comfort of your own home. And most of them decided to stay because they find it fun and it is already part of their daily routine. While you can say that, why didn't they funnel to other already popular games such as League of Legends, TFT, or CSGO? And to that, I say, really, bro? You know how stressful and sweaty the players are here? You're not going to have fun, especially if you just started gaming. They will destroy your soul, your mental, and your whole being. As if you're not already depressed because of the pandemic. And for those new gamers who immediately jumped into these games at the start of the pandemic, on behalf of all the sweaty players, I'm sorry. But please get good before you go play ranked game because I would judge you so hard if you're already an ascendant and I see you doing some dumb shit. Going back to the point, I think that this is the most likely scenario for why Genshin Impact became the only successful gacha game in terms of viewership on YouTube or Twitch. And for Honkai Star Rail, these are just the retired Genshin players who got sick of the gacha system because they're always getting chi-chi and decided to have a war with Genshin Impact. Like me. Kidding aside, a huge part of why Honkai Star Rail became popular is because of the trust that they already built with the players with Genshin Impact. And most of the successful content creators are also doing content simultaneously with Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. So let's stop the hate for each game and just enjoy what we enjoy, whatever it might be. If you like content like this, consider leaving a like and a sub so I would know if I should make more of this. I would also like to hear your opinion in the comments about this video. And with that, thanks for watching.